Hello and welcome, dear viewers. This is ERi-TV English news broadcast with me, Bersabet Takhla, starting with the major headlines for today. Eritrean delegation addresses fourth international conference on financing for development. Activities to share experiences of successful youth organized in Sweden. Australia acquires hypersonic missiles from the US. And dozens missing after ferry sinks off Indonesia's Bali. In your domestic reports, the Eritrean delegation, led by Ms. Sofia Tesfamariam, Eritrea's permanent representative to the United Nations, addressed the fourth international conference on financing for development held in Sevilla, Spain on 2 July. In her statement, Ms. Sofia emphasized that for many governments, particularly those of least developed countries, development is not merely a matter of policy preference. It is an existential imperative. She stated that eradicating poverty and achieving food security are urgent priorities, and that these challenges are not isolated, but rather rooted in deeper structural inequalities and systemic underdevelopment that must be urgently addressed. Highlighting the troubling development realities facing many countries, Ms. Sofia noted that beyond financing gaps, many developing economies remain dependent on the extraction and export of raw natural resources with low value addition, while importing high-cost industrial goods. This dynamic, she said, perpetuates wealth transfer and constrains domestic development, making it imperative to transform these asymmetrical economic relationships. Ms. Sofia further pointed out that developing countries face persistent technological barriers, limited access to global markets, restricted technology transfer, and intellectual property regimes that inhibit the flow of vital knowledge and innovation. Without equitable access to advanced technologies, she warned, progress will remain constrained. She also stressed that unilateral coercive measures, including sanctions, extraterritorial restrictions, and politically motivated trade barriers, not only undermine development, but also violate international law. Concluding her remarks, Ms. Sofia stated that Eritrea has first-hand experience with the stifling effects of such measures, and emphasized that removing these constraints is essential for nations to pursue self-determined development pathways. In other news, the Aritrian community in Sweden organized a program in Stockholm aimed at transferring the experiences of successful Eritrean youth. The program, conducted by the Eritrean community in Husby Kista Akala under the theme From Asmara to Husby, sought to showcase the efforts and achievements of Eritrean youth in education, nationalism, and the preservation of their culture and identity. Mr. Jonas Tesfai noted that thanks to the relentless efforts of the Eritrean communities, many youth have succeeded in various professions, including research, medicine, engineering, computer technology, banking, sports, politics, and the arts. He added that efforts will continue to expand similar initiatives to all Eritrean communities. During the event, several professionals shared their experiences, including Dr. Haben Mogos, Ms. Sabela Temesken, Innovation and Investment Expert, Ms. Simona Abraham, Television Production Expert, Mr. Simon Matios, Artist, Mr. Paulos Johannes, Athlete, and Mr. Tedros Goitom, Film Editing Expert, and Ms. Dejan Meles. Founding members of the Husby Kista Akala community, Mr. Gebrahiwet Abraham and priest Isra Gebremedhin, also provided briefings on the establishment of the community, the stages it has passed through, and the benefits of communal gatherings in fostering nationalism. Still with your domestic reports, Halai Technical School today graduated 25 students who completed 2 years of theoretical and practical training in computer technology and network installation. Mr. Ragil Takhle, director of the school, stated that the institution, equipped with modern facilities and infrastructure, is contributing to the development of competent youth. He added that the school has also begun offering training in metal and woodwork and will soon launch programs in cooling and heating systems. Mr. Tasfai Seyum, Director General of Technical and Vocational Education at the Ministry of Education, highlighted the government of Eritrea's substantial investment in the education sector. He urged the youth to fully utilize these opportunities to improve their livelihoods and support national development. A representative of the graduates expressed their commitment to contributing meaningfully in their future workplaces, applying the knowledge and skills acquired during their training. Since its establishment, Halai Technical School has graduated 652 students. Dear viewers, we'll be back shortly with your international reports and more. Stay tuned. Welcome back. Australia has confirmed a $1.3 billion missile deal with the U.S. They will be used by F-A-18 and F-35 fighter jets, as well as a new Army brigade specializing in destroying air targets at ranges of up to 500 kilometers. A planned meeting between Albanese and President Donald Trump on the sidelines of the G7 summit was cancelled after Trump left early amid rising tensions between Israel and Iran. Foreign Minister Penny Wong said efforts were being made to reschedule the meeting. Last year, Albanese government announced $74 billion Australian dollars in investment to buy missiles from Europe and the US. Of that, 21 billion Australian dollars is earmarked to build a local industry for guided weapons and munitions. And today's final report. At least 5 people are dead and dozens of others are missing after a ferry carrying 65 people sank off Indonesia's resort island of Bali. Authorities have said this yesterday. Rescuers are still searching for survivors. 35 survivors have been brought to safety as part of the rescue operations, which include a helicopter and 15 vessels. As per reports, many of the survivors were initially unconscious after spending hours drifting in the ocean. Maritime disasters are a common occurrence in Indonesia, an archipelago of about 17,000 islands where lax safety standards often allow vessels to be overloaded without adequate life-saving equipment. Now, a quick reminder of the top stories. Eritrean delegation addresses the 4th International Conference on Financing for Development. Activities to share experiences of successful youth organized in Sweden. Australia acquires hypersonic missiles from the US. And dozens missing after ferry sinks off Indonesia's Bali. Dear viewers, you are watching ERi-TV English news broadcast for this hour. That was it for today. Thanks for watching.